Since I was in middle school, I have dreamt of mountain biking in Moab. On May 12, 2018, I could barely contain my excitement as my family and I rolled into Utah. I've been waiting over 20 years for this moment, and I wasn't going to screw it up by getting a late start. We rose to a gorgeous sunrise and perfect weather. Today was my day to ride Moab, and the day was getting off to a great start. Traveling with my family, I knew I would have limited amount of ride time, and I decided that Captain Ahab would be a challenging and rewarding first experience. By 9 a.m., I was on the trail climbing up High Mesa. As you get to the top of High Mesa and turn onto Captain Ahab, you are punched in the face with an insane view of the canyon. It honestly was one of the most spectacular sights I've ever seen. I may have been alone most of the time, but I wasn't the only one who was legitimately startled by the view. I ran into a cool guy from Colorado who was also stoked about it. I managed to get a shot of him rolling this section along with me.
Woo, that's fun.
Yes! I also came across some locals, but they had better things to do. The thing that I really liked about this trail was how many of these steep, technical, rocky sections there were. The exact stuff I was hoping to get out of my Moab adventure. And then I came to this section. I'm not sure if the locals have a name for it, but they should. It was probably one of the tougher sections of the trail. Several people came and went. Many just looked at it and said, nope. There are a couple lines that I noticed. You can take the channel to the right, which starts with a rock that likes to grab your wheel.
Yeah, you just get jammed up.
Then you ride a narrow V-shaped channel and try not to pedal strike. Then it's a 90-degree corner amongst the rocks. Option 2 is the high line. It's about waist high and very steep. My first go went pretty good. Until I slipped a pedal last second.
Pedal gash.
First blood that Moab has claimed from me.
I probably spent 20 minutes sessioning this spot. The lines were really technical, which is exactly what I wanted from Moab. I couldn't get enough. It felt good to clean both lines on a hardtail. When I rolled up to this next spot, I instantly recognized it from the research I had done. I started to get excited and nervous because I knew it was game on. This was going to be one of my biggest hits I'd ever done on a hardtail mountain bike. The stakes were high, and I knew I had the skills to do it and the confidence in my bike could handle it. But I still needed to psych myself up. Then, from nowhere, motivation almost ran me off the trail. That was the push I needed. I dropped my post and said,
All right, time to send it.
the section rolling up to the drop is rough with a lot of little drops, which makes it tough to carry the right amount of speed for the drop ahead. I gave it a little kick at the end just to make sure. This was a big personal achievement for me, and I couldn't have been more stoked. As I continued down the trail, I couldn't help but wonder how many people have hit that drop on a hardtail. Based on my observation of hardtails versus full suspensions on the trail, I'm guessing there aren't many. If you've done it, leave me a message and I'll send you a cyber fist bump. Lower Captain Ahab still has plenty of features left that I didn't have time to set up shots for. My battery was running low and I needed to get back to my family. What an epic ride, and I can't wait to get back again someday.